Welcome back, everybody! Me and Dell have had the week off this week. It was our wedding anniversary on the 27th of August, and we normally take the week off so we can either go away together or just spend time together. Because of his car needing repairs and the washing machine needing replacing, we have just spent the week together. It has been lovely. We have both taken some time just to relax and do very, very little this week. The whole week we've done very, very little. Dale has still cooked for everybody, which is lovely because, well, do you know what? If he didn't cook for us all, none of us would eat. I can't cook. I don't cook. I have managed to get some laundry done, so we have both been sort of keeping up with those really essential tasks. But the house is really starting to show the neglect now. It's time to start pulling my finger back out and getting on with some household tasks. Now, I have been noticing on a lot of the videos I've been watching while I've had my week off and I've been chilling out doing very little, that in a lot of the houses where people seem to have mess and they get out of control quite quickly, the houses do seem to be in a bad state of decoration. And mine is. Mine hugely is. You know, if you've watched my previous videos, that I am planning a major overhaul of the whole house. And until that happens, I think it's going to continue to drag me down. When you wake up in the morning and the first thing you see is peeling paper and peeling paint, you don't want to do anything. Already what you're seeing is, I don't really want to call it decay and like nastiness, because it's not. It's just poor state of decoration. But, you know, you see that and you already start feeling like, oh, it's not worth it. Because no matter whether you clean up that little mess or you keep things tidy and organised and you know exactly where everything is in your little plastic storage boxes in your fridge, that paper is always going to be peeling and it's always going to look untidy and unclean. That paint's always going to be chipped and look tidy and unclean. So what's the point in trying? That's where my brain goes anyway, and I suspect that's where it goes for a lot of other people too. So you stop trying, you give up. And then, of course, mess starts to creep in. And once that mess creeps in, you've had it. The more mess creeps in, the more overwhelmed you feel. The more overwhelmed you feel, the more negative stuff you see. The more negative stuff you see, the more negative you behave. And the more negative you behave, the more negative comes into your life. It's just a vicious circle. You can't be bothered to clean up the mess because it's too overwhelming to constantly look at it. So it just gets more and more, and it gets more and more overwhelming. And before you know it, your house is full of junk and you don't even know where to start. So how do we change? Well, I don't quite know yet. I'm hoping, from what I've been learning this last week in my studying of, messy homes really, I'm hoping that by changing the information I feed to myself, by looking more for the positives and looking at the little things I can change, the little things I can do, I am hoping that eventually I can change what my brain sees. I'm hoping that eventually I will be able to overlook the fact that I haven't wallpapered down the back of my radiators. And yes, that is genuinely something that bugs me. It costs, last time we checked, about 3-4 years ago, it cost £60 for the Housing Association to come out and take each radiator off the wall so we could paper down the back of them. I didn't have £60 to take the radiator off the wall. I was doing cheap and cheerful decorating. So I haven't papered down the back of my radiator. And yep, like I said, it bugs me. I know it's not done properly and I can see it. Even when I can't physically see it, I can see it. I know it's there. And it drives me mad. So I'm hoping by changing the input into my brain that I can change my outlook. I can start seeing the positive things. And if I can start seeing the positive things, maybe I will be more inclined to take care of things every single day. That hopefully should lead to less mess. And if it leads to less mess, that means I can spend more time on the bigger projects doing up the house. So I'm hoping to change the spiral, starting with the information I put into my brain. I want to practice daily gratitude and things like that because I have a lot to be grateful for. I'm hoping that I can do daily updates on how this is going. Perhaps I'll start with weekly updates. I'm not sure. At the moment, my life feels very much out of control. I feel very overwhelmed with every tiny little thing. I was saying to Dell earlier, if you imagine life as a cup and water is like your experiences and how much you can cope. My life at the moment, my cup, is full to the brim. One tiny drop of stress and everything is overflowing. And I mean the smallest thing. When I was telling you a chip of paint or peeling wallpaper can send me over the edge, like mentally, and I don't mean in the way like, I don't know, a full-blown temper tantrum. I mean like turn you from this person that's got loads of energy to a person that just can't bother to do anything. I wasn't joking. That's how stressed I am. One tiny little thing can send me over the edge. So I want to film more for you guys. I genuinely do. But I'm mentally that exhausted. I don't know if I can. But I promise I'll try. I do promise I will try so hard. I want to make sure that you guys are getting one full house clean video a week. I want to make sure you're getting at least one room overhaul a month. That's going to be tricky. That's all going to depend on finances, realistically. But I want to try and do one room overhaul a month. And I'm hoping for at least one weekly life overhaul update. We'll see how it goes. Things have got to change though. I really do think things have to change. At the end of the day, I've been in a downward spiral for far, far too long. And I'm not even sure I know how to swim in the other direction, to be fair. I'll try and figure it out. I hope. Who am I kidding? I'm in my 40s and nothing's ever changed yet. Does anyone actually feel like people can change? I'm not so sure they can. People can want to. But I genuinely don't know if people can change or not. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out together. I'm hoping so because, wow, I want something better than this. I want a cohesive house. I want the Pinterest. I want the Instagram pictures. I want those, autumn get ready with me videos where they speak all softly, ASMR, and they're all wearing the brown colours and they've got the nails that match the time of the season and all that stuff. I want it all. I want that life. I'm just too bone idle and lazy to get it. Anyway, Dellie's back to work next week. I still have another week off. And I don't know about you guys, but when people are at the house, I tend to find I sit around and I don't do a lot. Like if my dad visits, I won't move. Me and my sister are very productive when we get together. But when Dell's home at the same time I am, or Alyssa and Craig, I don't do a lot. It's like I freeze. And I don't know why. I tend to copy them, I think. Like, me and Dell literally have spent, 5-6 days. Yeah, 5-6 days. Just sat on this sofa, watching stuff. Occasionally we went out and did a bit of shopping. We took Dell's car in to be fixed. Odd little errands like that. But yeah, we pretty much spent 6 days sat on the sofa doing nothing. I've started reading again. I used to love reading. And then I realised I hadn't got the patience for it. And I sat and I tried and I got back into reading. And it's amazing. I'm currently reading the Morganville Vampire series by, I think, Rachel Kane. Excellent series. Love it. So, yeah, we literally haven't moved. And as soon as he started mowing the lawn, suddenly I had the energy to get up and do stuff. And I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. He's back at work next week, like I said. So next week, hopefully, there will be some more interesting videos for you guys because I'll actually be moving about and cleaning stuff. I want to get decluttering. I really want to get that window revamp done for you guys. I'm just waiting for some stuff to arrive so I can do that. It's been really slow going, waiting for that all to arrive. But once it's here, I will do the video. I've not forgotten, I promise. But for now, I am just going to carry on cleaning. I've got a mountain of laundry to get through. Kerry's down on Sunday. I'm filming this on Friday. She's down on Sunday. So I am going to give the living room a good clean. I probably won't film that because I like to have my music on and Dell will be in there. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try and film it. Who knows? I've also got Craig who's going to college. He starts next week as well. So my anxiety's up with that, and maybe that's why I'm a little shut down. Anybody who knows I'm very anxious about my boy going to college. He is my youngest. He is my last child, and it's like, everyone's flying the nest. So there is a lot of anxiety with that too. I always thought that having everybody working was going to be better. It meant no one would be at home, so no one would be making a mess. That's not true, is it? It's not. Let's look at it, right? From Monday to Friday. So Monday morning, you wake up, you come downstairs, you make yourself breakfast and a cup of coffee. Then you jump in the shower, get yourself dressed, do your hair, makeup if that's the way you're inclined, and you're off out the door to work. Then you come home from work and you're physically and mentally drained dealing with all the nonsense that the day has had to put on you. And you get home and you're hungry, so you make yourself some dinner. And then you're full. You're full and you're tired. You kick your shoes off, you watch a bit of telly, you relax, you go upstairs to bed, you get changed for bed. Now, your breakfast things are still on the counter. And also, your dinner things are still on the counter. They haven't been washed up or put away because you've been too tired. Or you've been running out the door to work. Your damp towel is still wherever you've dropped that because you were on the way out this morning. Your clothes are on the floor because you've just taken them off. You're too tired to fold them and put them away before you go to bed. You wake up on Tuesday morning and the cycle repeats. Same on Wednesday morning. Same on Thursday morning. Before you know it, you've got a pile of laundry, you've got a pile of dishes. They all need tending to. That's not even counting the fact if you've got kids and dogs, because if you've got kids, you've got school uniforms that's piled up, you've got lunch boxes that have piled up or lunch packs that have piled up. If you've got pets, you've got the hair that's piled up, you've got the dinner bowls, you've got a whole manner of things that have piled up during the week. Now, yeah, maybe you should take care of it before you go to work. How much extra time would it take you to rinse the bowl out and put it away? And that's the things I need to realise. That's the things I needed to do. I need to get better at cleaning while you go. But even if I get better at it, that's no saying that my family are going to get better at it. You know, my kids make lunches while I'm not here. And that sits on the side and waits for us to get home to wash up. I need a dishwasher. I need to be more efficient. I'm going to figure out ways of doing this. I'm nothing if not stubborn. Anyway, guys, just a quick video for you this Friday, so you don't miss me and I don't miss you guys. I love making content for you all, and I really hope you enjoy watching this content. I'm going to see you all again really soon for some decluttering videos and some redecorating videos. I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.